Managed to bounce back from some very tough times, the kind of trauma not everyone recovers from. Today, her paintings, collages, and poetry are drawing attention from galleries across the country, and her art has given her a power she never anticipated, the capacity to help others find their way back from the edge.
The edge for me was being born a product of rape and being abused and abandoned, and having my hair washed in kerosene a lot when I was younger, and having befriending a stray dog and my family killing it. So these things came out in my work, and I'm giving you the PG version of my life, but it's interesting because the people who's actually been through the similar things are the ones who seek me out, and when they see the work, they know, this is for real, because you can't imitate things that almost exact, I'll get emails of you're saying my story, and for people who's never experienced that, it's hard, especially living in Hawaii where, there's so many beautiful things here and beautiful art here, and I wish I grew up where I could just feel like painting, the whales and the flowers and the landscapes, but for my experience here growing up wasn't that way, although I love Hawaii, and things are changing for me. I guess I'm finding that God has a purpose, through what had happened, through my experiences growing up, and even more so, I'm getting a lot of interest in my work on the mainland, and I'm really excited to see what it does. Becoming an artist has really changed my life in so many different ways. The pieces itself help me to heal and helps me to express feelings that when I was feeling like I needed somebody to talk to, no one was really there to listen. And the pieces provide closure for me. But even more so now, sharing my work and doing the art therapy workshops shows me that everything happens for a reason, and being able to use my art to help others or for awareness is like a dream come true for me. I never thought that I could do something that helps me to heal and feel better, can also be useful for others to find healing. It's really above and beyond me,
And that's kind of the course for your future. I mean, I think that by coming to the place of understanding that it is above and beyond you've really reached a new plateau, and it kind of indicates where you can go from here. Does it feel that way for you?
Everything always feels unclear because, like I always say, I'm afraid to go forward, but I'm afraid to stop because, meeting new people, having new opportunities and the unknowns, and trusting, my gut and what people's motives are for me is something it's kind of can be overwhelming. Recently I was asked to be a part of a reality TV show that's going to be shooting on the Big Island. It's called Focus Within, and it's with Focus International, and the lady who's responsible with a husband and wife team is Swan and James Elliott, and they said that their show is based about 12 people who have trauma, and it's an unscripted reality show, and they're basically going to have you work towards your trauma and film you for 8 weeks, and the world's going to be, kind of watching, and they kind of want people who are out there who can help the people who are on the show to see and say, hey, I want to mentor this girl or help her, get her artwork out there, or, because everybody's story is different. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm scared, you know what I mean? Because I'm a wreck. I don't think I say the right things, or I look the right way, or act the right way. And then anytime you do anything on the mainland or even on TV, I don't know if it's just me or everybody, but you feel like all of Hawaii is counting on you, to do well. although I don't have a lot of family support, I feel like the people who's loved and, nurtured me in this time is counting on me to do well. And I really want to, do well and represent people in the right way.
Well, yeah. Esther, you're not going to let anybody down. You're really not. I mean, what those people are trying to say to you is just believe in what you've already accomplished. Believe in who you are. It's worked so far, right?
Yeah, it has. And but I think about that all the time, and I think it's part of that people-pleasing nature that I have, to be honest. You always want to, I think I kind of mentioned this before, being abandoned by your parents, you kind of feel like you always want to win the approval, of them no matter what, because you always have that longing or that wonder why, and why they left or why things happen the way they happen. And although I understand now, it's still a part of me,
sure.
to want them to be proud of me, or just people who care for me to be proud of me. And the art therapy workshops, I tell you what, when I heard the stories, and I heard about the people who are hurting, it makes me want to be a better person, for them.
But it also tells you you're not alone.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Esther Wilhelm is an artist who works in mixed media, sculpture, ceramics, and photography, and teaches art therapy classes. You can learn more about her and see samples of her work by going to the Hawaii Conversation link on our HPR website.